ABC News national security analyst Mick Mulroy. So, Mick, first on that question, look, I mean, it is understandable given just the sheer volume that we're talking about here. This has got to be the largest supply of weapons into a combat zone that I can think of that the United States wasn't part of, that the U.S. military wasn't part of in a long time. You think those questions are legitimate concerns for the public?
Well, Terry, I definitely think they're legitimate concerns. If any country has the capacity to increase manufacturing of weapons, or anything for that matter, it's the United States. But I wouldn't look at it as an either-or type scenario. The primary purpose of our defense budget is to defend the United States against our adversaries. Russia is obviously one of our most significant adversaries. So every weapon system that goes into the hands of the Ukrainians that then depletes the Russian military, which is happening daily and substantially, is in our benefit. It's not just the right thing to do ethically and morally to help Ukraine. It's in our own pragmatic interest to provide these weapons so that they can deplete the Russian capabilities to conduct these operations in the future.
And in fact, the British government, the intelligence services of the British government, in their daily update on the state of the war, reported that they believe that it'll take years for Russia to rebuild some of the depleted weapons, the stockpiles, and the destroyed vehicles all over Ukraine that they've suffered. But I want to ask about the war itself, Mick. We've been talking for, a while, and the big buildup to the battle in the east, what looked to be the decisive battle in this war, Russia positioning heavy artillery and finally concentrating forces for an assault, a massive assault in that part of the country. How's it going?
So from their perspective, it's not going that well. A lot of people expected them to address the systemic problems they had in their attempt to take Kyiv, the command and control, the logistics support, and even the tactical and technical proficiency of their forces. None of those things can really be addressed that quickly, and I think we're seeing that play out. The Russian tactic, if you will, is to use artillery to devastate everything in front of them and then incrementally move up. And that is going slow. It is allowing the Ukrainians, who are much more maneuverable, to take back territory. And quite frankly, we're seeing a scenario where the Russian forces' capability will keep going down. They'll have less of an ability to replace it, while the Ukrainians will keep getting more and more sophisticated weapon systems from the United States and other NATO members. So we're seeing the trend going in the favor of the Ukrainians. The Russians have not addressed their problems with their military operation.
It's just really remarkable development, and the question becomes then, what does that mean for the long term? Can Russia lose this war, and if so, how? Is that a more dangerous period as they reach the end of their capacity to prosecute the offensive in Ukraine? And we will be there and reporting on it when it happens. And Mick, I know you'll be with us to look at it if, in fact, that happens. Mick Mulroy, thanks very much, as always.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.